Well, if you've watched the show for any length of time, you know I make it no secret. I love supporting the local arts, the local performing arts. And I know another place that loves to do that, of course, is Ruth Eckerd Hall. We always love checking in with them to sing what they're doing. They were one of the first, which I love, to kind of bring back live music in this crazy year of 2020, but they have been doing so much more. Susan Crockett, I'm so happy she is joining us this morning. Of course, the president and CEO of Ruth Eckerd Hall. And what a treat to have you join us. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So how are things going? Like I said, it was so nice. I feel like you guys were one of the brave ones kind of in the beginning of this to really kind of bring back safely and slowly the idea of live music and some other things. How are things going?
Actually, things are going really well. We started our cabaret series and with 6-foot distance tables, and it was very popular. We've continued that. We'll continue that for the next couple of months. And so, we're finding our way through this. And I know the goal is to slowly reopen in a way that's safe and sound. So, we're thrilled. We've gotten so much support from our ticket holders and so much support from our members. And it's just been, we've really appreciated having that, they're just as anxious as we are to get back.
Yeah. Well, and it's interesting. You've been doing the concerts and other different things, but also food banks have been there. I mean, you're such this team that you have there has been such an integral part of getting this community built back together.
Yes, we were approached by the Salvation Army to be a food distribution point, and because of just the size of our grounds and the number of cars that we could accommodate, and I said, not only will you be able to use our parking lot, we have staff that will come out, and they loved it, and then we did that every Friday for 3 months, and I think they distributed over 10,000 food packages. So
yeah. All right. So let's look into the future a little bit. I know you have a great event coming up because, again, I just love when we can support the local arts, the local performing arts. So what is coming up? And this is a great free event.
Mm-hmm. We are having it's something special, and that is literally the name of the event. It is a virtual benefit. It is coming up on Friday, November 6th, and it's real easy. It's free and open, so you just go to our website and you'll be able to register and come in. It is the first time, of course, we're doing something virtual, and what's unique this time about it is usually we do an annual benefit every year that supports our education programs, our tuition assistance, and our scholarships. This year, the money that we raise is going to go to our recovery fund because obviously with 8 months of closure and no revenue coming in, we want to be strong coming back and we're going to need some support. So the beneficiary of this time is, rather than our education programs, it's our operation and getting us back going without having to modify how we can serve the public, in the next years.
And one of the ways you're doing that is with some great auction items. I know we're going to show a little bit to Little Big Town. Is this a guitar right here? I love that.
Yes. And, that's something special that we can do because we have these artists coming through. They love Ruth Eckerd, and they're happy to sign some neat stuff that we have coming out in the auction, some items that are just really unique that can be displayed in fun ways. I don't want to give it all away, but you can certainly go online when our auction is open and take a look for yourself. It's literally, so many artists have just reached out and been so willing to be a part of this event. And they're going to be a part of the event that evening. We've got some special guests that are going to be performing for us. We've got our students that are going to be performing. It's really going to be a fun, entertaining event. And so, absolutely, I encourage you to tune in. And you'll learn more about Ruth Eckerd Hall than you've ever known.
Well, and we've had a chance to visit with a lot of these musicians that come through and come to town. And we hear that repeatedly, that Ruth Eckerd is one of their favorite places to perform. If you can, and again, I think this will encourage people to come and join you that night. But why do you think it's important to make sure that as you said, Ruth Eckerd Hall can survive this? And I love that you're calling it recovery. You guys will come back. But why is it so important that we make sure that you do?
Well, Ruth Eckerd has been here for 40 years. It was built by the community. There's been investment by the community. So you don't want to let see a treasure like this go to waste. And, they predict now that 90% of independent venues will not survive to the spring. I mean, that is one of the reasons we're advocating for federal relief. But I think more than anything, what we've seen during this time is that virtual programming does not take the place, can never take the place of personal encounter. And that encounter with the artist and sharing that with someone next to you. And so I think that we've learned to appreciate more. Sometimes you have to lose something to really appreciate what you had. And I think, this time has given us a chance to see just how valuable that is and what a service it is that we provide.
So well said. All right. Well, again, the details. So do you have to do any pre-registering, or do you just log on that night?
You can go to rutheckerdhall.com/benefit and sign up then. It'll make it easier that evening. And again, it's free. So please, I encourage you, whether you intend to bid on anything or not, just come and have a good time. It's free entertainment, and I think you'll enjoy it.
All right. Well, again, such a treat to be able to check in with you. Keep doing that hard work that you and your team are doing. And I have no doubt you guys will be back and bigger and better than ever.
Thank you so much.
All right. And of course, we'll put all those details on our website too.